Where you live now? Vicky, shut
No,
up.
you can do that though. I'm gonna find out why.
What was the point of us watching it?
Did y'all hear me singing?
No, we didn't watch it. We was live.
They
It
probably
mutes
did hear
everyone.
it.
Oh, they heard that for real?
No. It mutes.
Oh,
It
okay,
mutes
okay.
everyone. But
Oh,
I'm
that's why
trying
I
to
said we
figure
need
out
some
what was
new
the point of
music
us
coming
watching
out.
that for 30 seconds. That was a 30-second waste of our lives. Okay.
I know. I just told my homegirl Sierra that. I was like, it's like 100 seconds. That's why we need a new song like "Live Show" or whatever.
It's the Live Show.
Yeah.
Little doohickey little tune in the background.
Y'all
I
want,
know y'all know somebody that make beats.
y'all want me to sing? I got a beat here. Y'all want me to sing it?
Y'all
It's
better
a
make
Live
one.
Show.
What is
Like
that?
that.
Let
Did
me
you
be.
give an R. Kelly intro, Binky?
What was that?
What was that, girl? She said,
But I was going there, but she just cut me off.
I'm sorry. I'm like Mariah Carey. You see,
hey,
she left Whitney and did her own
who's
thing.
still listening to R. Kelly? Who's still? I am. I'm still, because that wasn't R. Kelly that did that. That was Robert. Robert did that. R.
That was
Kelly
one of
didn't
his
do it.
many personalities. It's not his fault.
Yeah, he got a lot of stuff going on, but I
I'm
still
sorry.
listen.
R.
But
Kelly
whoever
makes
said
beautiful
it
music.
seems
You just
like
gotta
you're
break
right.
down.
Man, we had some cold music. Y'all would never get that music that we had growing up, man.
No, dang.
R. Kelly it's so many babies made off of R. Kelly music, it's ridiculous.
Man,
Okay.
what? If you didn't, you was acting like you was
Vicky, you
trying.
might be right, yo.
I just might.
Yeah, back in the days. How y'all doing?
But y'all, how y'all feeling about? Let's get into the hard topic.
The highs I begin because I ain't really know all about that.
Yeah.
What is it, please? Tell us about it. What you didn't know about.
I didn't know what y'all was talking about. No, didn't y'all say that the Prince wife had a
baby,
right?
Yeah.
Right.
And
I didn't know the baby was born. You know, I don't really pay attention to all
They
that
had
stuff.
a little Archie, and now they got a little girl coming.
Oh, I didn't know that they had a little girl coming.
Yeah,
So what are they saying about who gets the throne? Like, do they ever get to be kings?
you should have saw the Oprah.
It seems like dog been a prince since forever. Do they ever get the?
I think it's when they died, isn't it? Isn't it when the king and queen die or
The
something?
queen been around a long time.
Oh,
Yeah, that's because she's sucking all the blood.
She probably drinking placenta
She's
shake.
drinking all the blood, all the babies and all of that.
What?
That's
You
what
ain't see that when they was talking about that? It's good for the skin.
you know that when they take our baby's placenta, they be using it for stuff. Quit playing. That's why you really supposed to be taking your child's stuff home with you.
That's why she's sitting there like the witch off of Snow White.
Yeah, that's why she looks so old, but she did. Dead old, old and
No,
dead.
she didn't. No, she didn't. See, that was that. I
Okay.
seen that, but I saw that episode.
No, but I did see that though on Ellen.
No, on American Horror Stories. When
I saw it on Ellen. The lady was one of the famous lady was talking about putting the stuff on her face. I wasn't gonna say what it was, but you know.
American Horror Stories with I think Angela Bassett, she was the voodoo queen, and one of these white ladies, she used to like get the slaves, put them in a basement, and then she would drain their blood and put her over her face and make her younger.
Mm-hmm.
Ew,
Okay.
nasty, just nasty.
It's real.
No,
but how do y'all feel about that baby not being able to be royalty just because it has some black in it? Some melanin.
It ain't even they trying not to play the black card, they trying to play the American card.
The who?
The American. Because
because the wife is American.
Yeah.
What you
mean?
But
the blood comes from the man. So if the man black.
But if y'all, they got a show on Netflix called Crown.
Yeah.
And I have been watching that before Oprah even did the interview with them, and they don't really play over there with all of that. You feel what I'm saying to you? Their rules are very strict. They beliefs is they beliefs, and either you gonna roll with it or you gonna roll the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying to you? So I believe his wife reminded them a lot of Diana. You get what I'm saying to you? Because she rebelled a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's kind of
Harry said the movie Crown is nothing compared to the real life of living.
I bet.
Heck
He
yeah.
said most of that stuff was kind of fictional, but he appreciates that because it's really not the whole truth.
I can believe
Mhm.
it. I can
They'll
believe
never
it.
get the
And
whole thing.
there's a lot of African Americans from London are speaking up because I be watching CNN and MSN and
Yeah.
Fox and they're speaking up. They're saying high speaking, and she said, "Y'all have to understand." She said, when I speak to Americans, I speak to them in their culture language." She said, "When I speak to London, I have to change the way because they don't see racism like America sees it. They don't see racism to them is we didn't beat y'all. We don't call you the N-word in front of your face. We don't treat you like that. But their racism is systematic racism. That they is just dead in their face. So they say, so when they screaming, when Megan was screaming, when she was screaming for help, they honestly was like, for what? You're black. You know how this is. You know what this is. And you know they have been rooted into slavery and colonialism, you know, and they figured since they didn't bring it to their land like America bring it to their land, they figured that there's no racism like that. Not like America's racism where they beat them and hung them and did those things to them.
But they basically playing a different hand.
Yeah, they playing a different hand. Yeah. So when you go over there and you're talking about discrimination, they're looking like it's really cold as ice over there. So when Megan said she thought about suicide, you know, and then Harry already got an issue with the family because of his mother.
Yeah.
I really think Diana's spirit just came back up, honey. She said, "Oh, y'all ain't gonna bury me like that. I'm gonna come up as a black woman."
Yeah, it's crazy. Get a chance.
Okay,
because they have the same interviews. Diana has the same interviews as Megan's does. And one of the guys, before she even got married, he went on one of the talk shows in the United States and said, "Megan, you want to back out? You can back out right now because I don't think you know what you're getting into, and you will be okay to back out." Yeah. And she didn't understand how they can be so cold and so they just live in this little place. They don't do nothing. They just living in this little thing, and they still the same old traditional ways from 18 something.
Really?
And Harry got the hell on. He said, "Hell no."
He got y'all gotta really take the time out and if you watch that.
Because it's really we take it lightly because it's really kings and queens over there, and they living like that where they got jesters and. Did y'all watch Bridgerton?
Yes, that was good. And that's something like that a little bit.
Yeah.
But how dare you tell a black woman that my kids ain't heir to the throne when we in 2020? Okay. Okay, you're going to have to figure this out because I allow my children to be discriminated and go to London. They call him on. No, we're not going to have that. So you're going to have to answer to this. Or you're going to have to change your ways. Because he is the heir of the throne. He is an heir.
And then I guess that takes us right into our topic.
Yeah.
Relationships, limits, and boundaries. So Vicky picked us in our group chat and asked us, what do we think about this? And I'm going to put it up there for y'all.
It's already up there.
Y'all read the clip?
Yep, she already put it up there.
It says, "This is why y'all get cheated on." The girl is saying, "I don't feel like it tonight." The man is saying it's been 2 weeks.
But what about if the roles change?
Either way.
Oh
What
my
is
God.
your
Well,
input?
yeah, we gonna go across the board and we gonna get everybody take
Okay.
on this picture.
So this is the question. Are we answering the question of this is why you get cheated on, or are we answering what is the question?
The question is, what is your take on that picture? Do you
Okay.
feel that is sufficient enough, I guess, reason for your man to cheat on you?
Because it's been 2 weeks.
Okay.
Okay, T, you start off here.
2 weeks, I might just jump up on something. What I'm saying. But no, I don't know. You gotta know your mate. You know your mate's sex drives. But after 2 weeks, I'm sure gonna have my eyebrow raised. Like, come on now, what's up? Now I'm doing it as if it's me trying to ask him. Now, if it's me telling him no, I don't know. You got to figure out why I'm telling you no for them 2 weeks. It's a reason. Once we get down to the bottom of that, you know.
I saw something else.
Okay, wait. Okay, well, who next? You next, T?
Who
Come on.
next?
Give us what you got.
Tease. I saw a sex addict.
Maybe I'm a sex.
2 weeks, you gonna cheat on me after 2 weeks? What? Come on, man. 2 weeks for real?
We
I
drunk.
gotta look at my relationship. Yeah.
2 weeks and you know, I don't know.
She froze up.
You froze up because
She probably tired of having sex with him. He probably a sex addict.
That's a good point.
or maybe he ain't doing it right.
No,
What
he
are
probably doing it right, but
Hold on, we gotta give her a chance, T.
he
Let her
might
talk.
be like, nah, come on, man. Come on. Might be a sex. He might be a sex addict. 2 weeks, cause that's weakness. That's weak ass bull crap. If a man tell me he gonna cheat on me because I ain't gave him nothing for 2 weeks, he better be asking what the heck wrong with you, or you know something.
Like I said,
what happened? Well, why? But other than that, I'm going to step out. You was gonna step out 1 week, so 2 weeks ain't long enough for you to cheat on me. Come on now.
I agree.
So when I looked at that picture, I was like, man, a sex addict.
Okay, Damo, what's your take on it?
You muted.
You muted.
2 weeks to cheat on me. Stop playing. Like,
Okay.
you have a baby and you're supposed to wait 6 weeks after you have a baby. So 2 weeks, you already wanted to cheat anyway. And after 2 weeks, that's like, come on, man. Like, no, what it is baby girl got some real shit going on. Sex is the last thing on her mind right now. And you know, I think to me, for one, because men and women view sex in two totally different ways. Totally different ways. A man can want to just have sex because he has the urge for it. When a woman wants to do it, it's not just to do it for the fun of it. You know what I'm saying? So he just, in the picture, you basically telling me I done denied you sex for 2 weeks. You basically ready to cheat. Where damn, nigga, did you check to see what was going on with me mentally, physically, emotionally before you jumped and said in 2 weeks you ready to go cheat? Like, come on, man. And there is no valid reason for a man to ever cheat. That's a choice. When a man go out here and cheat, it's because you wanted to. It's no valid reason why you did it.
That's what you wanted
No
to do.
valid reason. You don't give a valid reason for that. Oh well, because you wasn't giving me none, I went and got it from somewhere else. Or like that's not a valid reason. We're in a relationship. When you feel like something wrong, we communicate. You know what I'm saying? You don't tell me nothing like that. It's a no. Like 2 weeks.
Go say who you yelling at, Dabo. Calm down.
Oh, don't you? I'm gonna tell y'all about him in a minute too.
We telling our truth on this bitch.
All right. Vicky, what's your take on it?
Well, I didn't take it as 2 weeks. I didn't think they meant literally 2 weeks. I took it as in you continue to not, as a woman, give sex to your mate, and then eventually they'll cheat. That's what I took it as. I didn't take it as literally a literal, oh, you ain't did it in 2 weeks. But honestly, listen, when you got a bunch of kids and you got a lot of stuff going on in your mind, and you just, hey, trying to get yourself together, listen, I don't got time to be, I am not a teenager with nothing to do, with no kid. I am a grown woman with kids. I don't have time to be humping and jumping all day. Like, I don't have time for that. I don't have the energy for that. I don't have the urge for that. When you live in real life and you having kids and you really handling business, sex is more of a privilege than just something just you doing all the time. It's a privilege because when you get time with your mate to just genuinely enjoy intimacy, each other's presence, and just really bond, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then if it's just something that y'all doing all the time, then is it really of value? This person has to deal with you and your sex for the rest of your life if you are in a relationship. If you don't know how to get bored. Let's just be real, women. Is it not gonna get bored if y'all just keep it daily? But you wanna be like, oh, here we go again. You gotta have
If you keep hitting me with that same stick, yeah. You hear me?
It's about to be
You
real
want it to
today
be
on this
fun,
show.
so you
It's
don't
about
want to
be
do it
real today.
every day. You know what I mean? Like, I want to, and every time we do it, I want it to be like, okay, it's been a minute. Let me go ahead and, you know what I mean? Like, these kids finally done. I really enjoy it. You know what I mean?
I
Or,
can't even say
okay,
that
now
because
we can
I
get a
done
spur of
had,
the moment. You know what I mean?
I done had a sex partner that made me want to do it every day.
It's enough for me.
Then I done had one that been like, this is.
You kicked him
This,
out.
man, we about to. So it's all about like how the person makes you feel because
Yeah.
there's a man that can make you wanna do it.
Do it. Okay.
We need some holy oil on aisle 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, you number 5 on here. She number 4. I done count.
I'm all right, look, for real, y'all, because we telling our truth, y'all. Like, real stuff. If you are enjoying sex with your partner, you know what I'm saying? You enjoy having sex, man. You gonna have you some sex.
Man, I'm talking about some good loving body rocking, knocking boots all night long.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
What is she doing? Stop touching the screen. I got this.
What was she trying to do? Put me at number 5 because I need to clean up? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you still number 5. She put you at number 5 now, Mo.
That's that clean up on aisle 5. Okay.
Well, she was just, well.
For
But
real,
I really think it should be like that. If it ain't like that, I'm dead.
What you mean, like to do that every day?
No, I just feel like the whole ambiance, the whole aura of sex should be Sofa Mona. Sofa Mona, my people ain't okay, it should be like that all the time.
Saying that 3 days ago.
Okay, you hear me?
Yeah.
And it turn you up every time you hear it. Boop, it should be like that. If it ain't like that, yeah.
This is what I say. I feel you, Bink. Now I feel it. When you got multiple children, I feel that shit. I understand. Excuse my language. I'm trying to stop.
Now we skip Nika though, y'all.
Let's do it. But I feel you when it's like time. Sometimes you gotta treat it like a business. Yo.
Now, and I ain't gonna say a business because when me and my husband alone and we on our vacations and all that, like how you said we just on the ceiling, we on the ceiling. Plan B it is.
Sometimes you gotta find a moment where you can.
Everybody acting out.
No, you got it. But you gotta. It's called time management.
Yeah.
So you gotta sometimes cock that leg up. You know.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
These girls
you
don't
cock
breathe.
that leg up while he in the kitchen.
Come
on, baby, hit that real quick. You know, or get whatever you can. You in the closet. Throw it in the closet or something. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
You know, find a room in the attic.
I'm scared, y'all.
Go in the basement. If y'all want to go outside in the doghouse, handle
Hey,
your
I can't wait to
business.
get my pool. We in the pool as soon as the kids go.
Do what you gotta do, but grab the moment. Grab the moment. Any moment
No,
you
I
can
understand.
get it. If it's on the side of the house and it's real dark like the alley, handling your business. You have to.
Wow. That's
You
what
have
I'm
to
telling
seize.
y'all.
You have to seize your moment, honey. That's why you wear long dresses with no panties on, baby. So when it's time, I'm just keeping it real, boo. I got 15 years with the same, So I'm trying to give you some pointers from, you can wear long.
You saying anytime, any place.
You don't want put no panties on. And when you get a chance, and you handle your business wherever you can find it.
See, you need to start practicing.
I don't got the energy no more.
Karen, that's our problem.
Karen, cut it out. You know you got the energy. You a Sagittarius.
Wait one moment. That's the problem, though.
You got
That's the problem because
when you don't feel like you got then you got to change something about yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
you got it. You got to keep it
you
interesting.
got to grab them moments.
You gotta keep it interesting. Don't ask me to do no tomfoolery though, but keep it interesting.
I do a lot of ass grabbing.
You do a lot of ass squats.
I do a lot of ass grabbing.
Oh.
Ass grabbing.
Okay.
I do a lot of
Hold on, y'all. We ain't heard nothing from Blood Starter.
You talking about like you grabbing?
What you gotta say, Blood?
When he coming this way?
Bold 40 crew, what you gotta say?
Don't do it like that. I called her my old little lady.
What you gotta say on here? Bold 43. What you saying? This topic.
Oh, don't do them like that. They old.
I think in a relationship, I can just it ain't jumping off every day around here. You're not riding this every day, bro. You feel me?
I know that.
We're not doing that. So, I mean, nah, you feel me?
No, I
don't think just because we in a relationship, you're just entitled to it. What the fuck? You better work up to it.
We are supposed to give it whenever it's wanted, though. The Bible does say that.
I ain't never denied it.
Now you still gotta pet. You still gotta play the cat dog chase game. You just every time
they don't want to do that. They didn't already chase you. They wanted to do it.
You gotta still chase. You ain't tapping on my shoulder.
You preaching now. You talking from the Bible.
Yeah.
We Bible.
No, the Bible said whenever they want it, you're supposed to get it.
I'm about that life.
You want it, you go get it, but you ain't gonna get it right where you want it.
Okay, so dang, let me ask this question to y'all ladies. So do y'all think that just because we are women that we have the entitlement to tell a man when he can't get sex? Y'all believe that?
Is it your husband?
Your sex partner. Your husband, your sex partner.
It ain't just give thy cheeks when requested. No, that nigga funny as fuck, bro.
I think that decision is equal.
Yeah.
I don't think he should have the right just because he's your mate that he just supposed to get it. And I don't think you should just be able to cut it off when you want to cut it off. You know what I'm saying? It got to be some type of in between in here. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie. I've never denied it.
Oh shit, I do.
No. It ain't no merry-go-round 5 days a week. I'm talking. I've been with this for 15 years.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
In the beginning, it was like that. In 15 years, we had a moderate state. You know what I'm saying? So let's be honest. If you think in the beginning, it's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be cool in the beginning, but life goes on, honey. So it's moderate, and I'm cool with it. And sometimes if I want it, I better get it. I better get it. And ain't no. And if he wanted, I never said no because it's at a moderate stake for me.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Now, if we were still doing it like that when we first was together, I'd be like, yo, get away, man. No, what's wrong with you? It would be like, you have a problem if it was like that. And it's cool though, you know. Now, if I wasn't getting none at all, then I might be like, whoa, wait a minute, because I'm gonna speak up. I speak up for my kitty. I speak up for mine. Cause she got to be fed just like you gotta be fed.
Yeah, you just I mean, listen, your mate is your mate.
And if he ain't
I think you know,
I speak the fuck up.
Yeah, cause you know,
like
we know as a woman what our job and our duties are. You feel me? You can't. I'm not gonna sit here and say you could just play that role like, well, I ain't doing it if I don't want to do it. Because if you don't do it, somebody else gonna do it. Now we gotta be real with that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, I just feel like you don't have to just sit there and just let a nigga beat it every time he say he won't.
We ain't having that. We not having that. Come on, man.
Well, what if you the one that want to get to doing the jumping on the nigga and he be like,
excuse me one moment, please. I'm going to mute you all for one moment if you don't mind.
Would you?
I just looked up a scripture for you guys. Just to go biblical on you since we are listening to prayer. Listen to inspired prayer and strength. The Bible says
the lip show.
No. The Bible says in 1 Corinthians, which we read, so y'all should know what it says, 7 and 5, it says, do not, and this is the New King James Version, do not deprive one another except with consent for a time. That means when you guys are praying and fasting together, you cannot, you both can agree to not have sex. And this is a different version if you may want it. Do not refuse one another unless perhaps it's just for the time and by mutual consent. Do you know what that means? That means that anytime your partner, you being the wife or you being the husband, wants sex, you're supposed to give it to them. If you do not, that can lead to them going outside of the marriage. That's why whenever they want it, you're supposed to give it to them. Now, should your mate ask you for sex every day? I don't think so, because I think that's a little extreme to do on a daily basis. But biblically, if they did ask every day, the Bible says you're not to deny them, because now your body no longer belongs to you and their body no longer belongs to them. You guys' body belongs to each other. So if I need your body today because it's a part of me, I'm supposed to be able to have it. The problem is, as a married woman, I must say, I may have to ask, do you want me to be present or do you just want me to lay here? Because if you wanted to say, I might just lay here. So I gotta ask you, do you want me present or do you want me to just lay here and eventually get in the mood because, hey, eventually I'm gonna get there? Or do you want me to be like, yeah, come on, Daddy, let's get it going? It's up to you, baby. Because
I
this
think
is what
all
you're
church
going to do.
people should play R. Kelly.
Okay, everyone is unmuted.
Somebody read Jessica comment, Miss Cooper. I had one that said I need to see a therapist because I wanted it too much. I feel you, Miss Cooper, because I don't know. Can a man say he don't want it for 12 days and you okay?
Balance, it gotta be a balance.
It gotta be, because if you don't get no balance, you in trouble.
Knew their mate before they married that person. Stop being so dumb.
Can a man do it though? Can a man do it?
That. Why would you marry your man and you ain't had that conversation and tell him how you feel and say, hey, I feel like that I might not be enough for you. Mm-hmm. What are we gonna do about this? Was I see you got a problem. Unless my thing is like gold.
She gonna say something.
I got
another person in. Mm-hmm. Do we have to set a time and date to do this? You have to have that conversation. It's easy to get married, but it's hard to get out of.
No, really, I had to sit down and have that conversation because I was one of those women that would I'm just not super. Like I'm just not super like horny all the time. Like it'd be moments where I'd be all in his face and he'd be like, can you move? And then there'd be moments where I'd just be laid back and he'd be like, what are you doing? So we had to sit down and have a talk just so that we both understood what each other needed and required. You know what I mean? But I have my hand up because How do y'all feel about, since we're talking about, after 2 weeks or whatever the time frame is, your spouse cheating, about multiple wives? Do y'all, what is up with this multiple wives thing? I'm be honest. I'd be like, yo, like, I could never see myself with another wife. Like, that's just too much. But honestly, in the back of my mind, I also be thinking, like, bro, hey, this could be somebody to cook. This could be somebody to clean up. I ain't person I don't want to.
It's a no for me. It's a,
I don't honestly believe I would ever do that. But in the back of my mind, sometimes I'll be like, I would love
it's
somebody
not
to
a
be
no
here to
for
do
me. It's a fuck no for me. It's a fuck no. Okay. And excuse me for saying it that way. But it's like what no, because when you ask me something like that, because just like a man may want another woman in the bedroom, so can I bring another man up in here? Can another man come up in here?
I don't think it's like that in polygamy. I don't think they be fucking all each other. Excuse my language, y'all, but these are the words that come out of my lips. So anyway, I don't think they be hitting all each other. I think they just got two different wives, and I think on the Muslims show it one way, and it's about economics and whoop de whoop like that. I get it. It's not for me. I've actually dated somebody who really was kind of like into that type of thing. So I got an understanding of it. But I think that like in Africa back in the day, that was how it was ran, and the queen picked the wives, and that's what I'm saying. It's 2021, so it's not a reality for me, but I see why they might do it.
Back in the day, the Bible had it because it was more women and it still is today, more women than men. So it would be like, if your wife can't have a baby, you get multiple wives that your other wife, can have children for you to, continue lineage and things of that sort. It was more so to, and I think today, and I think why people like my husband talk about it, not for us, but in general for women and men, because there are polygamy relationships, whether you like it or not. There is multiple men with multiple baby mamas that have to take care of 6, 7 homes. So instead of them taking care of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 homes, having to take care of different houses, why not all of y'all just come together and y'all in one house? He's sleeping with you, he's sleeping with you, he's sleeping with you, he's sleeping with you anyway. What's the difference than y'all all being in the same house? Y'all know he's sleeping with all y'all. What's the difference? And I think that's what my husband be talking about, because y'all know he cheating.
The difference is gonna be is, I can't really check what ain't present to me.
It is present. You just don't want to believe that it's present. It's present. Come on, be real. How many of us had baby daddies who was sleeping with somebody else or had babies with somebody else and was still
I'm
dealing
with a man for 13 years. 13 years. Ain't no way in hell you bringing no woman up in my bedroom. It's not happening.
You keep saying in your bedroom.
It's not in the bedroom. It's just in
my home.
Oh no,
it's enough for me,
enough, honey.
But you gotta think about it. It'd be more so. It's not for the man's satisfaction. It's more so for economics and money. They feel like if it's 5 incomes, it's better than 1 income. If it's 5, women helping the kids, you might be good at a teacher, you might be good at cleaning, you might be.
That's a justification. That's a justification for doing what you want. No, it's no.
Guess what?
No.
Muslims be based off principles.
And guess what, Damo? I'm with you, Damo, because in real life, that shit don't work.
I'm kind of strong headed. I mean, they had to bink,
but that don't do work for y'all.
It may work from the start, in the beginning, and it may be working for that man. But them women become jealous. Them women get to dealing in their emotions. I watched Sister Wives.
They did. That first wife, I think it was the first wife. She wanted to leave him because she just felt like there was no longer a connection. I remember that.
I'll be watching that one guy shared that video. He got 2 wives or whatever. They look pretty happy, but I don't really pay attention to it like that. But they try to make that shit normal.
I know a man. His name was he was called Pimp Joe. It worked for them. You remember?
Joe.
It works.
Pimp Joe got me fucked up.
Let me tell y'all why.
What about him?
It works for Bishop Don Juan. It works for them. Okay.
That's a mental.
Hey, even D-Ray got 2 girls.
That's a mental imbalance, bro. It's a no.
I'm too territorial. I'm too
It's a no.
territorial.
Yes or no?
I
First
don't
of
want
all,
nobody.
'cause
No.
It's a no for me, but
I
I
got
get
a
it.
question. If that's
I'm
the
too
case, then how can,
territorial.
if any of y'all have
What's
had
mine?
threesomes, how can y'all do that then? Isn't it
I-
somewhat the
Don't get
same?
in my business, girl. It's too damn early.
I ain't
What you talking about? Talk about if any of y'all had threesomes.
listen. See, I'm real. I don't want to use the word jealous, but
Territorial.
You're
yeah,
territorial. You're
yeah.
territorial.
No, it's a no. Because if you feel like you need someone else in this home, in this bedroom, you need somebody else.
I
You
gotta
need
put
to
my
let
phone
me
on charger,
lead this
y'all.
bedroom then. I need to lead this bedroom.
That's why I said get all that stuff out your way when you're young. Get all that out of you. Get all that out of you. Get that out of you. I said
It's a
because
no.
when you get a certain age, you should have done all that, young. You should have done all that.
You can't do that, sir.
Don't bring that to my doorstep.
So
Don't
do y'all
bring it
think
to my
that
Because
doorstep.
I
similar?
honestly believe that's more for the man. That's for him. I don't care how he put the finances. Because I look at all of that. Like I said, I watch Sister Wives and I look at Dog, but he's a creep to me. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's so beneficial to him because he's the only one getting his way. Everybody else is kind of like, they're not happy with the situation. It's time for present time. First of all, it can only be one king and one queen in the castle, bro.
Say it again
That's it.
now.
And if you got 3 or 4 women living together, one of them are going to feel superior to the rest. You
One
feel
is
me?
an alpha woman.
So
One is an
I
alpha woman.
think that's like a big no. Yeah, hell no.
So do y'all feel like threesomes are similar?
Hell no.
Just think threesomes is when you want to get
Threesomes is just a good ass thing when you do what
Still
you
letting
doing, being
walk into
nasty.
your room. You still tempting your man.
In my relationship, in my home with my man, ain't no threesome going down. It's a no.
I don't do that.
No.
Yeah.
It's a freaky escapade.
No, you
deal
no.
business with me.
It's not okay.
No judgment here. No
Yeah.
judgment here, but get it out the way. Get that out the way. Get your fantasies out the way. And I'm gonna give you some.
I think you gotta be a different type of woman to invite another woman into your bed with the man that you say that you love. You feel me?
I done lost my wine.
No judgment here. I got a lot of girlfriends in the hat.
I lost my wine.
Honey.
But you opening up.
But I know my mental health. I can't do it. I can't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because you got to be opening up another type of. Ooh.
Yeah, I can't do it for my mental health. Some people
This
can do
my
it.
thing though. Because if he end up liking her, he likes what she does better than what you're doing.
No, I would no judgment here, honey. I just can't do it.
In my joint,
I can't do it.
No.
I'm sorry, y'all. I can't have no other girl. I'll be like, wait.
What about you, T? Do you feel like it's the same as doing
Why fuck you wouldn't ask me?
We keep this real, right?
No, what did you ask me so I could tell you the truth as I pour my wine?
Not just because for my
What you say?
But you put another woman in your bed, she might open Pandora's box to something that you never knew, discovered that you had in you. You could have had, you didn't even know it, and you like it.
You can like girls and not even like boys.
You didn't cross over into another lane. And you became curious, and now it's becoming a lifestyle. It's become a lifestyle because now you see something different. So me personally, I'm a human being. And me personally, I have a lot of gay friends, and I love them to death. But they know me, and I speak my truth, and I tell them I am a straight woman. They be like, "Oh, till we know." I just let y'all know.
Have you had some experiences? Have you tried it?
Y'all turn me on one bit, baby. I said,
Hey, you tried it.
So good. Because it's an honest friendship. It's an honest friendship.
You said get it out while we young, cause did you try it when you was younger?
Hell no. Hell to the no. That you understand? I was born in the 70s. That shit was not cool back then.
Because when you do that, and again, this is no judgment zone, man. You battling with your sexuality when you carrying on like that. Like And again, there's no judgment there because to each is his own. If you like it, love it for you.
I tried to watch some game on. I said, let me watch and see if anything happens. I said, let me see. And I'm looking at these two women. I'm like,
and let me tell y'all something.
Have
you ever noticed?
I'm cool though, but my girls, I ask questions. They be telling me, they like, girl, I was curious. And I said, how did you like it? Girl, it was good. I liked it. And I was like, okay.
Don't judge me, judge your mama. Well,
What?
I get it. Water flow just don't stop. The shit is up there. Go ahead, Ms. Cooper. Thank me there.
I'm cool with it. And baby, I'm cool with it.
What was that question that you asked me?
I said, do you think that bringing someone into the bed, threesome or something with your spouse is something similar to the sister wife?
No, it's nothing. It's nothing.
No.
It's nothing like
having fun.
One is just an encounter, and one is a lifestyle.
But one encounter may can turn into a lifestyle. So.
No, a lifestyle of fucking. I'm talking about a lifestyle. This is they raise their kids together. If one bitch ain't cooking, another bitch doing something, that's a lifestyle. They have made that normal. The children believe that it's two mommies and a daddy. This is their lifestyle. Now, you might encounter me today, but you might not encounter me again.
But who are you to tell this person that they ain't gonna encounter you again just because you don't want it again? You ain't in control of nobody else.
That's my point.
That have to do with you and your mate. You know what I'm saying? Your trust with you and your mate and how y'all roll.
Yeah.
I don't think with my dude, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I would do that. Have I had experiences? Yeah, but it wasn't my main nigga.
So let me ask you a question, lady. So for the women who would be okay with, bringing another woman in, would you allow another man to come in?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, that's
I mean, you asked the question.
Because what's good for a woman is good. I'm just saying.
He ain't what? As long as he ain't herping on him.
So you telling me?
Oh my God.
I mean, it's real talk. So you telling me?
Oh, that's why I'm drinking my wine, because this is a late night after dark, because y'all got me.
You telling me that it's okay?
Just you wait, let me let her hear this. She said, Dominique said, how do you feel about another man coming in, in the bed? Your girl T's gonna say, yeah, I would like that as long as he ain't humping on him.
Oh my God. Help me out.
You hear this? You hear Shy voice.
What Kiki say in the chat? Can we have two husbands?
I don't even know another man in my. I think I can hold it down.
So I'm asking.
What Kiki say? Can we have two husbands? Can we have two husbands?
So for the people that think it's, because I'm just trying to find the difference in between the two. What's the difference?
But no, seriously, no. Another man. What would another man be doing in there? He should be doing everything he need to do. Not unless you having like a devil's threesome, and that's really.
What would another woman be doing? What is another woman doing?
Fantasy.
Man, we busted it wide open.
I don't know, man. Shit, I'm lame. I'm so lame.
I mean,
so lady,
I love y'all. That's why I love y'all.
This is extra. They gonna be looking my page up. This goddamn bitch been doing all these flips.
Hey,
it's okay.
It's only two.
It ain't for me no more though, but I've had experience.
Hey, but that used to be my answer. If anybody would ask me if I was dating a guy and was kicking it, I want to do it. I said, will you allow another man to come in the bed?
Flat out.
And they be like, no.
What you think this is? Oh, okay. What you thought this was?
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen.
Simple.
And I get to pick them too.
Now what you got to say, old school? You look like your lips about to pop up out your shirt. Come on, Nika. Tell us what you're saying.
Cause for us women to say, yeah, I want to invite a woman in the bedroom. Then your man hit you with, baby, I got a nigga. I'm
Talk
finna
about
bring
Dom
him in.
online.
Wait,
Miss Cooper, don't tell her
Miss
business.
Cooper.
Don't tell her business.
Miss Cooper, handle your business, baby. It is what
No,
it
for
is.
real though. If your man do come up talk about, yeah, can we bring another dude in here?
what you gonna do? I'm gone on
I
the nigga.
can bring another dude in there?
If
Yeah.
your man asks for a man,
He want to play them games with me?
no, your
If they
man
both
want
happen.
a
Oh,
man.
I'm going high. I'm going so high. I'm going so up high in
What
the
does that mean?
Yo, I'm picking like the elite. Like
That
you
means
playing
he's
games
gay.
with me?
Your man
He might be gay.
doesn't
That means your
he's
man is gay.
What? What?
If your man asks for a man to join,
No.
Oh God, was so
Listen,
I ain't in that Ghana. I'm sorry. Let me retract that back.
Y'all are so out tonight.
Let me
No, I
retract
think
that
was
back.
you thought it was like if he said he's allowing you to pick a guy to come in
If I ask
and do what you do.
no.
no, your
Let me-
man like, yeah,
let
babe.
me
Let's bring a
reframe it,
dude
y'all.
in too.
So, for the
Listen.
ladies who feel like they want to bring a woman into the bedroom, what is your response when your man say he want to bring a man in the bedroom?
Oh fuck! It ain't got real.
Now I ain't never did no shit like this before.
Oh, y'all. I gotta ask my gay friend what do I say.
No, really.
Am I weird? Because I would be watching.
Wait,
You would be a part.
You know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say, baby, it's time for you to pack your bag and get the hell
Yeah,
out.
I'd be
okay, look, y'all. So let me give y'all a
Y'all
scenario.
can't shine. You better say it close the side.
And tell me
That's
what
what
y'all
you
would have
say.
did.
Okay.
So this girl say she show up to do community service, right? She crying, she messed up. We asked her what's wrong, whatever. What happened? What's wrong? She like, well, last night, my boyfriend came home. My husband of 15 years came home. He was really, really drunk. Everybody on here done dealt with a guy being bloated. You gotta kind of get him together, take his clothes off, whatever. She said she's taking his stuff off, she's taking his shirt, his pants off. She finds a fully loaded condom hanging out.
out his what?
His
Out his
booty.
booty hole.
At his rectum?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
That's not fair.
I would have made that bitch eat that. I would have damn near.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
That man should have had that conversation with that girl.
Wait a minute. Because this ain't the end of it. This is not the end.
What's more?
She said she wake him up.
I can't take it.
She wake him up like and smack him in the head with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, what? What's going on? He like, man, what you talking about? What you talking about? She like, wherever the fuck you was when they dropped you off on the porch, nigga, you had this hanging out your situation. So he like, no, you tripping. I don't know what you talking about. She turns around and say,
That's right.
She turns around and say that all he had to do is tell me.
No, he should have. Yeah.
I didn't feel like I should have found out like this.
No, on some real shit, she right. All he had to do was tell her about the truth. And that's her decision. Thank you for letting me know before you fucked me over. Thank you in the beginning. You told me you had a problem before you continue to fuck me over. Now that it's my decision if I want to still stick with you, because I might have some messed up things about me. Let me tell you about my life and what happened. And they may have a relationship where they can now. Yeah, I don't know. Shit, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know, but let me know your problems in the beginning.
So what would be your
do me in like that? Don't do me like that. You might not know what type of person I am. I might can get you some help.
I
couldn't
me
help
honestly, I couldn't take it. He probably would have walked up
that
with the
would have
pistol.
hurt me to see that.
I probably would have pistol whipped that nigga like bap, bap,
right. That's how people get hurt out there. You gotta stand up. You doing all this devilish bull crap. You doing the devil. That's devilish when you not.
That's how I feel. So let me tell you something. So today, earlier today, I had this dude, he was saying that he was 30 with no kids on Facebook, and I was like, I would tell you find a woman, like it'll be dope to find a woman with no kids, and then y'all, have y'all first experience together with kids. And then I was like, I was about to say that, but with transgender going on right now, you probably should find you a woman with at least one kid so that you know it's a woman, right? And he was like, I mean, that's true, but why would you even put that in the universe and all of that? And now that you're saying that, that's what men nowadays are going to have to deal with, because women, these transgender women, some of them really look like women. Like, they look like real beautiful, pretty women. Like, you really might not know that you're dealing with a whole man. And
you know,
men really gay, and some men might be like, shoot, she's no longer a man, so hey. But unless you give a person that choice, they find out that you was a man, they gonna want to slit your throat. So you really have to be cognizant nowadays of who you're dating. Even us women are having the transgender to become men. You don't know. Check the neck. And that's why I love all my gay lesbian friends. Thank you. Thank you for being not that person to the point where you're deceiving. Mm-hmm. Thank you for being honest of who you are. This who you feel, that's who you feel.
If that's
some of them, and they tell me some of them take it to the next level to be deceitful. You did marry this person just 5 years. Y'all trying to figure out why y'all ain't had no baby.
So how would y'all feel if y'all married a man and found out, or you married a man and found out this on my fingerprints? They can make them. So if y'all was dating, okay, y'all dated and then married a man that you thought was a man that used to be a woman, how would that make you feel?
Huh? I'd be mad.
I would have no idea.
Do you stay? Do you leave? I'm gone.
Like, this one on my
but you saying that? Do you know how easy that is to say that you gone from something?
Listen, let me tell you something.
Oh, but
there's some things that I stand on. I don't care. Like, you know how you be like, with kids, there's some things that you just ain't gonna let slide with your kids. There's some things in life. Yeah. And do not get me wrong, because I done some things. Understand when I say this. But there's some things that when I say no, I mean no. It's
just
no
be honest, go play in the field over there where it's accepted. It's okay. Go on your field. But my thing is,
I didn't know they was they get dicks too. I thought they just look like a man.
No, they're doing transitioning.
They are beautiful.
They're doing transitioning. They have this
for the women to look like men. I know they're doing that.
I just made I just saw an ad recently.
Let me ask y'all a question. Have y'all ever seen that show on TLC? With the young girl, the teenager becoming jazz or making jazz.
Yeah.
They've been following her as a transgender teenager since she was like 11, and she's at the point now where she's 18 and she's getting the surgery. She don't went through the first step of getting the surgery.
To be a boy?
To be a girl.
To be a girl.
Oh, wow. He is going through the surgery to become her.
But Jazz told the truth though. She ain't lying.
So listen, I was saying
she owned her truth. Yeah. And that's all we're asking. Own your truth. Yeah. If this is who you say you are, why are you hiding it?
That's
Be
Stand
it.
on
who
it.
that you are. I have a son. It is fair that my son be able to choose what he want. He should not
Yeah.
be deceived. Come on now.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
that's just being honest.
Yeah, that's real.
And
I was
that's just being real. That's real talk. I have a daughter. She should not be deceived. And it's some cute lesbo. I don't know what we call what you call. I don't know shit. But they look as fat.
bored guys.
I be looking at some of the stuff
What
on
they used to
social
call
media.
it back
Like
in the
that's
day.
a bad motherfucker right there.
No, you right.
And
I was
that's what it
They
is.
looking like boys.
But be honest, okay? Just be
Be
honest.
honest.
for sure.
That's
I
I
it.
was
just think we
saying
living in a
Hold your truth. If that's
it's a
say,
good
if
people
you say
time for
that's
sure.
who you are, then you should be your birth certificate. Get it all changed. And I'm willing to donate to all my transgender because I love them. I love what they do. I love how they. I'm not talking about the. I'm talking about the ones that really perfect the craft. I'm talking about the ones that bring joy to people. That really, help people, during their thing.
I think some people be just hormonally imbalanced and
Yeah.
they be fucked up and they got, you know what I'm saying? Like, but some people just make that choice that that's
I
the
mean, if
type
you're
of thing
gonna
they want to do.
represent a woman, represent her right. Cause
But I don't
am
honestly
a
think
woman.
they can ever
I
represent a woman. I
I'm
don't
the
think it's
original.
fair.
I'm the original copy.
Yeah, I don't think that's fair for them to be able to represent a woman. But like I was saying,
And I get what you're saying, and they know that because you listen to the comedian named Flame on Netflix. She says that. She said, I don't know what they think. We would never be a woman. But she's a full trans, and I love her honesty of her. I get it. But if you're gonna do the woman thing, and I'm gonna donate my ovaries. I'm gonna donate my periods every 30, 28 days in a month. You can have these fucking cramps. You can have my menopause in the future. You want it, you can have all that shit. If you really want it, just don't get the fun part about us. Get everything. You can have this. Because it ain't easy being a woman. We bear the most pain every month. Nobody can understand pain like we do. We are mammals, honey. We're doing something every month. We're communicating between the universe and the earth. We're in the middle. We gods. And that's we as women, we are. And I celebrate. I love my LGBT. I learned a lot being here in Houston, y'all. It's different than Detroit. Detroit don't play that. They don't play that. So my language right now might be different. Y'all might be like, what the fuck? But when you see it for so long, when you see, I get it. I'm still a D girl. I get it. Cause y'all like, they don't play that. It ain't as free as it is here, and you get to really see the beauty of those people, of the
But
heart.
you know what? I think that goes
And
back,
then
like
their
going
own
back
commitment.
into
Thank God.
our topic of setting boundaries. There are boundaries.
Oh,
I don't
boundaries
care
for
what
real.
it is that you do, what it is that you like. There are boundaries. It's boundaries because, and not just to narrow it down to the gay thing or the men on men or the women on women. It's boundaries in life that needs to be set. There are boundaries in life that do not need to be crossed. We get so busy trying to normalize things that were never meant to be normal. They were never meant to be normal. We have to stop doing that.
yeah.
Yes, I get it. You are your own person. You like what you like. You like what you like to do. But to accept and own these things that are not normal, why do we keep making them normal?
Yeah.
For me to sit here and say, because my best friend is because you're my best friend, you're a pedophile. But because you my best friend, I'm going to support what it is that you do. No, it's boundaries there. What you doing is not right. I'm not going to be okay with it, and I'm not going to okay it because it's not right. I got a friend here who may be a guy I may be dating who is into domestic violence. I'm going to okay you doing this and make it part of the norm because you're my friend when it's not normal. So when do we stop normalizing things and putting boundary on things that we know are not normal. Why do we accept
And
things that we know are not normal to be normal?
And I agree with that. My thing, I'm honest with my great friends. I tell them I had to just pray for one just a couple of days ago. And I was praying and witnessing to her. And I was like, I understand you gay, but it's still wrong. But she had to respect me. She get it. I said, it's still wrong in my eye. But I'm not your judge.
And it's not just the gay. It's not just the gay thing. It's not just the gay thing. I'll never just center it around gay people. It's okay. For example, me. Say I'm a person, which I pretty much know everybody on this panel loves me. You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all on this panel, when Dominique is wrong, and y'all know that I'm wrong, gonna let me know, Dominique, you wrong, or y'all gonna just be like, that's my cousin, man, I love her, that's just how she is.
Yeah.
I'm telling you wrong.
I want to see you grow. I don't want to.
If I encounter you and I'm in a position to witness to you, I would tell you. Hell no, we fucking up,
me
guys.
judging you and me giving you corrective criticism.
Right.
And you
That's
have to
right.
know the difference between the two. Because I ain't in no place to judge nobody. Never. Under no circumstances. Not in no form or fashion at all.
But you know, see, and Dom, I get it. It bothered me for a minute because I believe in the word as well. But it's also fornicators, it's a whole list of them.
Yeah.
I get that, but I had to really sit down and ask God because it was bothering me. It was bothering me. It was so bothering me. I was like, God, you say in the word that this is not right. And it also is unbalanced for reproduction, And I'm like, God, I don't want to be hateful. So how do I deal with these people? Because they was around. It was no way of getting away from it. It was here. And I was like, I love you so much, but I don't want to be standoffish and this and this and that. And I said, what do I do? And to me, this was just for me. And he said, love them. I'm going to handle the rest. But you are my light. Love them. So from there, I was like, okay. So I was able to talk to
But you know what though?
But that's not for everybody.
But to go off what you were saying and to tap into what Dominique's saying, I think they kind of go together because our job is to love a person. And the definition of love is sometimes, I'm not gonna say the definition of love, but sometimes to love you is to correct you. Yeah. You get what I'm saying to you? And if I don't love you enough to correct you when I see you doing wrong or jumping off track, or you know what I'm saying, or losing your focus, then that's not genuine love. You feel what I'm saying to you? And that's why you have to watch what you surround yourself with. You get what I'm saying, or who you surround yourself around, because if I could cheer you on with mess and bull crap, then I don't really love you. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of tricky, y'all, because the way my path was, my journey was, I don't entangle with it, but that's where my journey was. When I was working in the brick and mortar, my neighbor was a gay full man, 50 years old. He was an old school gay. And I was like, man, God, why you? And I pray. I said, God, you got me here for a reason. And I was like, Lord, don't let me be judgmental. Don't let me learn something and let him learn something from me. So after rip, we were talking, and I'm talking about old school gay baby, still got his purse on. He didn't did the fight. He didn't took the beatings. He didn't took the suicidal thoughts. He paved the way for his people to get through. This old school, you know what I'm saying? And he was 50 years old, and we were sitting next to each other. And I told him, I said, listen here, Sean. I said, listen here. I said, I'm straight. I'm new to this thing. I said, yo, I don't want to hear nothing about you doing your sexual things with your, I don't want to hear that. And I said, I'm not ready for that. And I told him I was honest. I just wanted to be honest. And we don't get past this unless we be honest. So no judgment. I was like, yo, I ain't with it, And he was like, oh, child, you'll be all right. You'll be okay. But in the meantime, we grew up a friendship. And I asked them all them questions, y'all. I asked them all them questions. And I was like, they say, this. And he was like, listen here, baby. He said, I felt it. He said, I knew it. He said, I knew it. And I was like, well, you think it could have been through a generational curse? He said, I don't know what it could have been, but I know this is how I felt. He said, I couldn't explain it to nobody. He said, my brother would beat me. And you talking about, so even though we still chastising and still not showing love, we're still not showing, we're chastising and we're judging. And he went through that. And he was like, my brother even got a girl and put me in the basement with her. And, she took her clothes off. And I was like, honey, child, put your clothes back on. Ain't nothing. He said it wasn't it. And I'm looking at
yeah,
him.
but you know what though? You can't. I think when it comes to that, I have friends that are in that lifestyle, whatever. And like you say, I love them for who they are. You know what I'm saying? I respect everybody's decision and opinions, but when it comes down to that, I don't think you can chastise or call somebody out or, in that area. You know what I'm saying? I just think you have to pray for them as well as they have to pray for us.
I wanted to know, like, what are the boundaries you set? Because I
don't go out with them. They ain't calling me.
It's some people who may not like things that I do.
Right.
It's not just the thing about your sexuality.
It's not.
You may not like my lifestyle because I might be a dancer. I may be a trick. It's just I'm saying like things in general, just in general. What boundaries do you set when you deal with people in different situations? Like what are the boundaries that you set? Or how do you know to set boundaries?
You gotta set some boundaries.
Not just going into the homosexual lifestyle. Not just going into this. This is like a all over thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So for me,
not just narrowing it down to, hey, we're talking about just gay people. People. I'm talking about the world. Because everybody got this thing where they make it like, oh, being gay is the worst thing in the world. We all committing some kind of something we ain't supposed to be doing. So not just saying for gay people, just saying in general, where are the boundaries that you set when you know that your people are wrong, or you know what I'm saying? Where's the boundary?
My boundaries, and I see boundaries because it's really how I work with my friends.
It's like,
and for me,
hold on, I gotta pause.
For me, my thing with my friends is I just let them know who I am. So like, it's just like, I guess my boundaries are set on their own because when they call me and they get on their bull crap, they know I'm not gonna feed into it. So they know don't call me when it's time to get on bull crap. Shatian is no longer the person to call. I don't need to call Shatian when it's time to go and let's go fight these girls or let's go pull up on somebody. I'm not that person anymore. So because they see who I am as a person now, my friends don't call me when it's time to fight and when it's time to turn up and when it's time to party. They call me, hey, I just got off the phone with this girl. She told me she wanted to kill herself. Can you please put her in your prayers today? Hey, today I ain't feeling good. Something going on. Can you pray with me today? They call me on that tip. And at one point I started to get offended. I'm like, dang, like my friends don't ever call me to have fun anymore. But then I realized I can't be offended. They respect me and who I am. They respect me. Okay, Binky ain't no longer this person that I could call to pull up. Come on, sis, these girls, come on, let's pull up. Or Binky, come on, let's go party. Like we having a party tonight, let's drink. No, Binky the friend that I need to call when I need some encouragement. Hey, I'm going through something. What do you think I should do? Or how can we go about praying? Or what do you think is the decision? She's going to give me a different way of thinking. And like I said, the boundaries come from you and who you are. Once you set yourself up for who you are, people will respect who you are if you are straight line. Now, if I was a person that was teeter-tottering a lot and they saw me teeter-tottering, then they would teeter-totter with me. They'll be up with me when I'm up and they'll be down with me when I'm down. But when you on a straight path and people see it and you're not all over the place, because when my friends talk to me, regardless of if I'm on my tip or not, and at times I do want to take me a sip of drink. I'm not, there's a time when I do want my wine. There's a time when I do want to, hey, I just want to hear some secular music and do a two-step with my family. There is times in my life when I want to do those things. But I'm not broadcasting it all over social media because people looking to me for light. I can't show them my darkness if they're looking to me for light. I'm going to get my darkness and pray to my God and reach out to my friends like, hey, y'all, today I'm having a bad day. Pray for me. But like I said, the boundaries come from when you set yourself and put yourself at a standard and allow your friends to see who you are and they will respect you and the boundaries. Because I have gay friends too, or people that, dibble and dab and but they don't come to me with that.
Nowhere. That ain't going nowhere.
You know what I mean? They might call me and say pray for them, and that's about it. That's all I can do.
That's all I did. I seen this young gentleman he's about to go through an anxiety attack, and I got up and started praying for this 50-year-old man, and he was like, "Wow, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I don't care what you do.
Just be the light."
But I'm just gonna be the light because you in my path. I'm not in your path. You crossed my path for a reason. So if you in my path, I always pray, God, why you got me here? What is my purpose to help this person? And let me do it rightfully.
And it's hard. See, it's really hard. Because at times, I get in contact with women that are like up and down.
And
it's hard.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And then all they can do, and we still gonna be friends. I'm still friends with the people, and they know how I stand. They know who I am. They know this. But if they call me and say I'm there for you, baby, I got you. I'm not that light. I don't care what you doing, because you don't even know what I'm doing.
It gets hard too, because you don't know if people using you. You don't know, you know what I mean? People, you be like, Dad, they don't tell me when they need something. You know what I mean? That junk gets hard. You be like, Dad, you ain't even calling me to say hi or to for me.
And you got to respect me for saying my truth, because my truth coming out of love. And if I'm confused, then we educate each other.
I think what Damo was saying was like just in general.
No, that ain't going nowhere, baby. That been there since the Bible.
Not no gay shit, just in general.
Okay, like for example.
Like me and Nika relationship. And how we able to be cool, but we on two different statures. And she up here and I'm right here. I'm younger than her and I'm doing this and she doing that.
I don't know, mommy.
To clear it up, I'll say it like this. Say for instance, y'all four are Christian girls, church going women. You know what I'm saying? Y'all read y'all Bible, y'all in y'all scripture, y'all in y'all word, y'all pray. I'm y'all friend because y'all genuinely love me, but I'm in these streets. I'm hanging out.
Answer that one.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm doing me. I'm enjoying life. What are the boundaries that you set with a friend like that?
I don't think you have to set boundaries. That's what I was saying. I don't think there is. You don't have to necessarily set them, because if they understand you and they respect you.
They understand you and love you for
different friends for different stuff.
And you remember Boys in the Hood, that when they had all the thugs, but they had that one preacher? That was me. I was the preacher, but all my people was the thugs. My girls was the girls in the hood. And we all balanced each other. Even though I had the thug in me, but I had word in me too. So when they would go off on top, I would calm them down like, no, don't do that. You shouldn't do that. This is what you need to do.
Don't do it today, do it tomorrow.
Don't do it like this.
Pretty much
they ready to pop, and I'm holding them back like, don't do it like that.
Let's plan. Let's not pop his ass like that. We're gonna do it this way.
Like, don't do it like that. Do it like you did. Nah, maybe they didn't mean it like that. Maybe what if they meant it like this?
I get what you're saying.
Okay, so boom. What happens when you? Because I'm saying this because I deal with like some real life scenarios. Like, this ain't no made up fiction story. What happens when I got a best friend? It's my best friend, and as friends, as Black people, we ride for our people.
Right.
I call you screaming on the phone, telling you a situation, man, is going down, because a lot of us don't know how to set those boundaries. So I'm asking, like, how do you set those boundaries? How do you let your friends know, like, yeah, I'm the friend that's here to support you and be there for you, but you on something that I don't get on. So how do you separate those?
I can tell you the truth. I remember
Yeah, I
one
just
girl,
want this
she wanted me to fight a girl at my job. You remember Gloria wanted me to fight a girl at my job? And me and Gloria, we hung out. And this is how I eat. You don't have kids. That's how I was thinking. You don't have no kids. This is how I eat. So she was like, we're gonna fight it. And she was a pretty little girl, but they was jealous of her. I had already peeped this in. She had a little nasty attitude. She was a team leader. Yeah, she was hating. She was hating. But I had to have an honest conversation when I said, yo, I'm not fighting. I'm not doing that. And she was like, what? I said, what did she do to you? I said, this is how I eat. You gonna replace that? I got a son. I said, I'm paying real rent over here. You living with your mama. Why would I beat her? And then that's gonna be a case. It's at our job. What are you doing?
And
and she's still my friend to this day because I was honest with her.
Yeah. And I think in all honesty, in relationships and friendships, and it got to be limits and boundaries. You feel what I'm saying to you? Because we have to understand and respect just because we roll together or we deal with each other does not mean we on the same type of time all the time. You understand what I'm saying to you? It's impossible for you to be on the same time with somebody all the time. You get what I'm saying to you? So you being my friend and me being your friend, we need to know that there are limits and boundaries. You get what I'm saying to you? Because once you know and get a clear understanding of what I stand for, you get what I'm saying to you, and what level I'm on, and just the things I go for, you should already know what you could call me for and what you can't call me for. You get what I'm saying to you? And I think once we as people begin to identify with ourselves as who we are, then other people can understand and identify who we are and what we stand for. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times we so back and forth and in and out and up and down that people don't really take us serious when we say this is what we stand for and this is what we about, because we don't really stand strong on what we say. You get what I'm saying to you? So I think that's something that we have to work within ourselves, and then it comes to the level of where you don't have to set limits and boundaries, because the person already know what time it is with you, from the way you carry yourself, from the way you speak, from the way you move, from the things that you do. They already know what type of time you're on, because this is the way you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? This is the way you present yourself. So I'm learning that. You know what I'm saying? In relationships, friendships, in this business world, I swear to y'all, I'm learning that. You get what I'm saying to you? Like, simple. Just the way you carry yourself and the way you conduct your business and the way you speak to people make a person have a whole different type of respect for you and what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
What you doing and what you got going on.
The reason I said this is because if y'all on here know me, and anybody that know me from my past know, because I ain't ashamed of nothing in my life. Dominique could be a piece of work. Like, I can be a piece of work. I've never been a person that came off out here looking for trouble, but when trouble found me, I was willing to deal with it on whatever level it came to me.
Right.
But now being a 33-year-old woman, a 33-year-old mother with 4 children, do I still like to go out and have a good time? Of course I do.
Of course.
If I sit here and tell y'all, I don't drink wine and I don't like to turn up and have a good time, I would be lying to y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's I am who I am. I don't know how to be nobody else. But I'm just saying, like, in friendships and in situations, like when you have to set these boundaries and people looking at you like, because they don't want to embrace the fact that you change. They don't want to embrace the fact that you ain't who you used to be.
Yeah.
Or, you know,
But-
again, me being the person that I used to be.
But you
You
know
gotta
what,
stand
cuz?
on your truth. You gotta stand on.
That's what
your
I'm about to
truth.
say. Don't.
That's it.
But you
Yeah.
know what? You
Just
know what
stand
you
on
do,
you.
cuz you got to keep standing.
Yeah.
And you got to keep moving because I was once there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still there with some people. You get what I'm saying to you? Because they can't respect and accept the person to who I've become. And that's fine. Because that's on
Yeah.
them to get it.
You're gonna
'Cause
lose
I done
some.
got it. You know what I'm saying? Me and
Mhm.
God, we done got it and we done caught it and we're moving with it. But you just got to keep standing on who you are and keep moving. Because again, I'll say, once you begin to stand on it, what's self-explanatory ain't go, it's no need to be explained. You feel what I'm saying to you? The limits and boundaries are gonna be set automatically right there because the way Dominique moving, they're gonna have to respect it. Or if they can't respect it, they know they're gonna have to go and fall to the wayside because you're not even gonna entertain it. You get what I'm saying to you? When you get to a certain place, some things you just won't even entertain because if that's not what you want, you just say that ain't what you dealing with. You get what I'm saying to you?
Right. That's just what it is. It's not like
Yeah.
y'all can't
And
go
I
out
say
to
I,
eat.
I said that because I mean me, I'm I'm kind of off the sick side, y'all. Like I, cut people off in 2 days, don't care who ain't my friend or who don't speak to me. But it's just like I done encountered a lot of different men and women who feel like they are afraid to change or they are afraid to set boundaries because of the way a person gonna look at you. They are afraid to say they don't
It's
do certain
hard.
things no more because
Yeah.
the people you love and you enjoy doing these things with, you don't do them no more, but I still love you. Tanisha might have been my homegirl I hung out and I hit the club with. Tanisha's a married woman now. She don't hit the club as hard as Dominique. How I stop loving you because you don't do the things I used to do? So was you loving me or was you just loving the things that we were doing?
Ooh, good one.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
where I don't even think it's called
And there you go
boundaries,
right
but
there.
that's where everything come in at where you kind of balance out
We can go
your
to
relationship.
plays, we can go out to eat, we can go skating, we can do all that, but I ain't clubbing.
Yeah. And I'm gonna respect that. I'm gonna respect that because I respect our friendship. I got some friends that I can go to the hole in the wall with because my friends are on this level to go there.
Right.
I got some friends who like, oh no, I'm not pulling up here. I ain't pulling up to the side. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. But it's like I was just saying, like, as a person.
That's a beautiful thing because I would have 3 sets of friends too. I have friends when I wanted to jump in the bougie world, I would go with them. I know they wasn't going to the hole in the wall. I knew they wasn't going there, and I was cool with that. That ain't your level. Sometimes I want to be on that other level. Then I had my friends that we were holding the wall, and we was just cool, just doing that. Then I had my friends that didn't even club, was doing other things. It was like sometimes you can't mix oil and water. Sometimes you can't, you want to have all your friends together, but sometimes you just can't do it because some friends are on
they don't
levels.
mix.
They on a different levels. That's why it's always good to have a friend that has levels. Everybody can't be thinking the same.
And it's always to have a friend in all different type of levels. Even if they up higher than you got something to strive to. And even if they lower than you could be an example for them.
It's always good to have a friend. Your friend might be good in math. You might be good at writing a paper. Your friend might be good at doing something else. All y'all together is a bright sunshine, and y'all make something beautiful.
Yeah, I got this many friends.
To have friends in different places.
I swear I got this many friends, but I got people I love and consider family.
Yeah.
Me and Nika, we alike, but we different as hell. Cause I'm
I
at the strip club, I'm gonna slide that pole, I'm gonna go. And we still gonna rock though.
But
we just don't talk about certain shit.
Like that. Nika's always been like that. We balanced each other. I was always the one to go do my thing. She was like, I'm cool at the house doing my thing.
I call her and tell her
the balance.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Finding the balance
in between
your friends.
Nothing. I never said that.
I call her. She always call me right on time too. She called me right on
But
time after I cussed the nigga out, after I beat and burnt somebody grass up, put all type of shit. She called me right on. Hello.
No, I just like to do what I like to do.
That's it.
If I like to do it, I like to do it. And sometimes, don't get me wrong, I could jump on that type of time too. Where I feel like I wanted this. Okay, y'all, this what we doing. This what we doing.
Okay, and it's up there.
Yeah. I just truly believe but the direction your life going in anyway, though, you really ain't got no control over it anyway, baby girl.
It's level. It's like done. If I ain't never said nothing, if I ain't never said nothing, the realest shit I ever said on this show is levels to this shit.
Yeah,
that's what you gotta know.
It's levels,
and sometimes it be hard because
it's
people think leveling up is about
materialistic,
getting a bigger house or getting a better car or that she leveling up. But people don't know when you leveling up in maturity and wisdom and elevation and when you leveling up like that. So sometimes you gonna level up from your friends. You get what I'm saying to you? And it don't mean you're better than them or you moving in a different type of way than them. It's just where you going in the season that you going. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I'm supposed to wish her well. If I'm your friend, I learned this. If I'm your friend and you're going a different path, I'm supposed to wish you well. I'm supposed to wish you well on your journey.
Yeah.
It look like our journey stopped. Somebody wants a family. Somebody want to get married.
Yeah.
Or somebody wants to be in school. Somebody want to dedicate themselves to their business. Or somebody just want to be a mom and hold this shit down right now.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be your friend, and I'm gonna support you, and I'm gonna love you, long as you ain't
in the way that you know what I'm saying.
We'll come back together.
Listen,
we do.
Oh,
we'll be back
long
together.
as you ain't, long as you ain't on no dumb shit.
Yeah.
Long as you ain't on no dumb shit and you ain't being no dummy, we rock. You acting dumb and shit, I'm gonna say something. Hey,
but if you doing here, but if you really need me. And it's some real call me, but don't call me because somebody stepped on your shoe. Don't call me because she tweeted some. I don't give one. I better not be coming out here.
It's just like
tweet because I mean business.
Setting boundaries.
I don't even want to talk about business because I swear I be all about my business.
Don't answer the phone. Don't answer the phone. No shit. I don't know.
Hey, set your boundaries.
Nika good for not answering the phone.
I'm telling y'all on the for real. Set your boundaries, set your limits in these relationships, these friendships, these business. Set them. You know, because you gotta listen. Set limits and boundaries.
Y'all, I just told my best friend this, Therese. She been doing my hair 20 years. Yeah, 20, right? And we was just having like a one-on-one, like just kicking it. And I'm one of those friends. I'm last minute, y'all. I'm horrible with it. And I think because she is such a good friend and she don't set boundaries and limits, I had to honestly tell her myself that if I call you and you're booked and I waited last minute, sometimes you gotta tell me no. And I gotta understand that because if you got 4 sew-ins, you doing 2 quick weaves and somebody you braiding, and because Dominique called, oh yeah, I want you to slap me a ponytail in, you mess around. Like, she the type of person, she may have a wedding planned, y'all, and she'll run late for her wedding because she's so busy trying to fit everybody in. And I had to tell her, I'm your friend regardless. If you tell me today, no, I can't do your lashes because I'm overbooked, I can't do it right now, I'm gonna respect that.
Yeah.
Don't feel like that. You can't tell me no, or you can't set boundaries.
Say it nicely, but please say it nicely.
You know what's so crazy, Tanisha? I talk crazy, so I accept people talking crazy to me because I say,
man, what? I mean, it depends. Nika get to talking ill to me.
Don't call me and I didn't have today. and I'm overwhelmed with these 4 kids, and you playing on my phone like that.
She the only person who talked to me like that though.
No,
I gotta
T,
call and I gotta
because
apologize.
you know what?
Yo,
T
I'm
takes my
cracking.
damn blood pressure up, and
Alright.
I get very frustrated with her. Okay, I do. I get very frustrated. With her.
So did she put the boundary? The boundary is when she get to doing that. You know your ass is supposed to
No,
do.
stay on my. If I'm doing something, stay on me.
She
Stay
always
on
put
me.
herself.
Stay on me.
I guess the boundary is she always put herself in the position of she my big cousin, friend, big cousin. That's my old little lady. I always call her my emergency contact. When I don't keep my relationship with God open, she always got a phone line. She let me use her shit. You know what I'm saying? But we don't do the same shit at all. But the boundary, I guess, is when she be like, "No, that ain't it." She listen to everything.
Yeah, she do.
About,
She letting
and
that.
I'm talking about everything. Yeah, I ran across her grass like.
But
She
this
listen to
one,
everything.
but this one right here, T can work my nerves.
Oh,
That's because she love me, and I be hearing her pray for me. I said, you know what? You and Jackie speak so loud, but I love y'all to death.
She
and
don't
check
listen.
this out. I have a friend that I hang with right now, and me and her had got into it, and we was in the car, and she was like, "You always late," and I'm like, "Who the fuck you talk?" I'm thinking in my head.
Hey, Nika, I've been working on that. You ain't give me nothing. She gave me a skirt, y'all.
Yeah, I was like,
I've been working on my time.
And she ran down a list, and I was like,
Yeah.
And I was like, so you gonna wait till this time to tell me that? So all this shit been in your head all this time while we've been eating, going out, and you finally tell me this? I said, if it was me, I'm gonna tell you in the beginning. But what I did was, because I'm growing, because we was getting into it, and and she kind of felt a certain way, and I said, no, we're learning each other. I said, people go into friendships and think, oh, they should already know. No, I set a boundary with her. She said, you always walking in a place, think you own that place. And I'd be like,
we got that honest, baby.
I do think I own that place. Because I am an owner, yes. And I told her, I said, I will not be lowering my standards of thinking. I told her that. I said, because you got to know my story and where I come from and how I got here. Okay. And she said, no, it's a good thing. I said, but you got to understand, I don't think all the rules
don't try to dim my light, sister.
There you go. I said, I'm like, girl, I'm about to show you something.
Yeah.
I said, I'm about to show you something. I said, I understand. I said, you got to see my light. But anyway, she was like, you always like, and I said, you know what? I'm on. I said, you are. Hello? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, baby girl.
Yeah. We hear you now.
Okay. I told her while we were driving, we was going out, and I told her, I said, because you know what? I respect you. I said, you're right. I'm always late. I said, I'll probably be late to my own funeral, and it'll be perfect timing. But I said, because of you, and I respect you, when we're going out, I'm gonna try to be on time. Because she was an on-time person, and I knew that I needed to work on that.
Did you?
Because and when you get older, when you're young, time don't mean nothing.
I've been working on my time too, and then what?
But
when you young,
Tanisha,
baby, time is not it ain't. But when you get a certain age, you begin to look at time and say, "Whoa, shit! I got 20, 30, 40, 50 more years on this earth. What the hell I'm gonna do?"
How you got better with your time with her?
A little bit. But I tried.
Hey, we on the same shit, Tanisha. No. Because I've been trying like a motherfucker, but when I'm on time, she late.
I
You know
have
Because
what?
been, I have been
Tanisha is another person that's always been bad on time. Bad on
time.
We the same side. Get off our
Time
right
is not
on.
in. Yo,
I'm
time
gonna
is
tell
not
y'all
in.
what it is, cause
My
I'm
husband
horrible
tell
with
you,
time, and the honest to God truth of why I'm so horrible with time,
time ain't up
and I
here.
just begin to accept it myself, is because I put too much on my plate, and when you put too much
Mm-hmm.
on your plate, you spread yourself so thin that it be like, oh man, people just don't understand it. But it's like, no, Dominique, it's okay to go get enough of what you need and deliver that first and then go back. But I think I don't know why, because I do this and it's in my brain. I be like, dang, I gotta take the kid, I gotta get up and take the kids to school in the morning. My kids have to be to school at 8:30, y'all. I get up at 7 o'clock. I can get up at 6. I still some type of way, y'all. I don't know why I do this. I still be late. I go from, dang, let me get the kids they clothes to get them up and ready, and I come back home. I start sweeping the floor. I'm cleaning out the refrigerator because there's so many open tabs inside my head that it's like, dang, I'm not trying to make them late, because I got into it with a teacher before, and she was telling me like, you know, with Jada being in the Greater Start, the Ready program, she has to be there at 8:30 because our class started at 8:30, Dominique. Your daughter come in here 30 minutes late. You're throwing the classroom off. It's already bad enough. We're trying to keep these kids' attention. You come in 30 minutes late. Jada might have her attack. Well, she don't feel like going today. We got to calm her down. It's making my job harder. And at first I'm thinking, got nothing to do with that. What you want? My mind was, what you want me to take her out to school then? Because I'm going to do stuff the way that I want to do it. And it's like, no, being considerate of other people's timing. That's all it is for real. And it's like,
Yeah.
I'm trying, y'all, and I'm not gonna say it's gonna be no walk in the park, because I've been doing this 30 years, y'all. Like, I've been this way for quite some time. But it's like in your life of growing and moving forward, you change things. Not saying that you let a person change who you are, but it's things that makes you better. It's okay to change them.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm Dominique. I'm gonna be Dominique. Everybody know I'm gonna speak my mind. If it's something I'm not understanding, if it's something I don't like, I'm gonna speak on it. But be okay to change the things that make you a better you too.
Yeah.
Your conversation, the way
Yeah.
you talk. Around my friends, I like to talk and crack jokes and laugh. But dang, when we step out in the business world, we gonna turn that switch off real
You
quick,
gotta turn it
because
on.
you know
Yeah.
we gonna get in the car when it's all over. Keisha talking about Dominique Young make me late. Anybody want to buy me a car? Y'all, that's because I gotta go drop off 17 kids, pick up 2, stop over here, grab this, grab that. It be feeling like, y'all, I have so much weight on my plate that it makes me run late. And there's no reason, because now that I just talked to y'all ladies, I gotta sit down and identify those things that's too much is going on my plate. I gotta make sure that the main courses is on the plate, because I be putting too much
Yeah, you
all
know
this
what you
other
gotta
stuff.
do? You gotta clear your plate.
Man, nigga,
You
tell me
got
that.
to you
Say it
got to
again.
get you do. You do. You have to get organized. You got to get some organization on your plate. You have to prioritize
You gotta get a
what needs to
planner.
be done. You
Let
know,
me
put
let me
things
tell
in
y'all how
order.
sick I am. So
And I get it, because I am a mother of 4 kids too. And I got 2 go to school over here, 2 go to school over there. I have my father in there. I got my man up there. You feel me? And then I got the nerd that want to run 527 businesses. And no, I get it. On top of want to be at the school PTA and volunteering, I get all that. I get everything you're saying, but listen to this, y'all. It can be done, because we all get the same 24 hours in one day. You know what I'm saying? It's just about, you really got to prioritize what needs to be done, what has to be done, and what I can't do. You get what I'm saying to
and
you?
that's
Like
what
you
it
said.
is.
Yeah, you gotta move some things around on your
Y'all, I
plate.
done got planners. I got calendars on the wall. Y'all, I'm trying everything. Y'all hear me?
I get it.
Y'all, I just washed some clothes. I was like, Dominique,
Oh,
you gotta wash
know,
everything in
Dominique.
your house.
You gotta go steal some time, Dominique. You gotta steal
Look in the background, y'all. These are clothes that I just dumped out of the totes that I will not fold.
Oh,
Dominique, you're gonna have to do what my grandma used to do to us when we was in Alabama. She woke us up at 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning to handle that business. So we could relax through the whole day. You gotta go.
but guess what though? You gotta declutter your mind, Dama.
Yeah.
I do.
The clutterness is mental. It's
is.
mental.
Yeah.
You can't
I
listen.
know.
It took me, and I'm finna tell you how I'm gonna talk about myself first, okay? Because this house, okay, we got 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, okay. It's 4 kids running around this one, okay. I can't keep a room clean. I clean this floor up. They nasty up upstairs. I go upstairs. They go to my basement. They filthy that up. And I kept saying, okay, I'm gonna get this bathroom. I'm gonna get this bathroom. I done bought the new shower curtain, the rugs. This shit been in the corner for 45 days. I've been saying I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. But for real though, I had to stop for 1 minute and sit down, and I had to declutter my mind from everything that I thought that I needed to do, and I had to put my focus on what really needed to be done. You get what I'm saying to you? This shit is mental, y'all. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
I don't know. That's true. I know.
It's really mental.
It messes
and
with
I
your
get it,
head.
by the time you get up out the bed and you fighting and hollering, argue with these kids to get ready to get to school. By the time you get to the school, you need a motherfucking break. 2 hours from that fight. Then don't God forbid you walk in a room, because I have to rebuke my daughter's room daily. Let me tell y'all, you see how Dominique them clothes back there? That's the girls' room. I got pissed yesterday, right? While they was outside. I said, they gonna hang all this shit. I don't threw everything out in the middle of the floor, right? That little smart Taylor. By the time we come in the house, guess what Taylor did? Taylor took all that shit, put it back in them totes and put it back in there.
Nika, I'm telling you, y'all. I've been just washing loads of clothes. Washing loads.
Oh,
saying, I'm going to fold them.
Wait a minute. I had an epiphany, Don.
They back there.
Don.
I know.
Don. Why you folding them by yourself?
Because I don't like the way my kids fold. They don't do it right.
Do it.
You
Hey,
gotta
guess what
teach
my
'em.
grandma? Do what my grandma did in Alabama. We will be ironing, and she'll run through our clothes. And we had cat faces and everything. She'll make us iron over again. She'll make us iron over again until we got it right.
They said you were harder, baby.
You know,
leave her alone.
Do y'all know? I just sat here and I thought about Nika when I had this thought, because I was like, Dominique, go in your house and look in your house, and what your house look like is what you are. And I was like, damn, what? And when I came in, y'all, I think I've went so long without having things that when I buy them, I overdo it.
Mm-hmm.
I got air fryers, juicers, toasters, microwaves,
air fryer,
plate
What?
sets,
Give me one of them juices.
plate sets, pot sets,
You need
bowls,
an address?
Tupperware.
I need some Tupperware too.
That's for sure, Nika.
God, but you gotta.
What we doing on y'all?
You gotta.
I'm about to break free from this. I'm about to break free from this, though, y'all. Like, for real. Y'all,
Guess what it comes from? You just hit it on the nugget. I swear you just hit it on the nugget when you said it comes from when you didn't have or you couldn't do it. You get compulsive. Oh, cuz I'm gonna pray for you, because I went through that very bad. Listen, I was giving away clothes, brand new shoes, never touched around on my kids, because I had to stop it though.
Nika, for the winter time, I bought Jordan and Brooklyn 5 Cokes apiece. Ain't no way in hell
Yeah,
they needed 5 Cokes, Dominique, because they only wore 2. So now
yeah,
you got these other ones in the back of the closet
yeah,
that I know you needed the money to do something.
yeah,
So
yeah,
now you done lacked and you stressing about something that you could have had done
yeah.
months ago. It's bad, y'all. Like I'm so
You know what though?
you
But you ain't
We can't
going
hear you,
through
boo.
understand.
but you ain't going through nothing that we all ain't went through. I'm telling you, before you get
Yeah.
in there and drive your mental crazy, just pray and ask God to declutter your mind. You feel me? Ask God to help you with decluttering your mental. Because once he begins to declutter your mental and make room up there, you're gonna be able to see your way through your house. You get what I'm saying?
Amen.
Until you it happens. I go through that too. I
I
just
be in
woke
here,
up
I be
this
like,
middle.
maybe I should just throw the whole house in the garbage and start over.
Oh, you better call Charmaine and ask her what I told her yesterday. I walked through here. I got so damn frustrated. She like,
Maybe I can just throw this whole
Charmaine
house in the
said,
garbage.
yeah, Charmaine said, Auntie, what you doing? I said, I'm ready to throw the whole damn house away. I just got
Y'all, I'm telling y'all.
yeah. Look at her. She hollering. She that lady's sick. I don't even want to talk
Deshae,
about
you
her.
can't leave no crayons on her floor. She'll throw the carpet in the garbage for the kids.
Say it all, yeah.
Everything must go.
Say
But
the
listen,
carpet and the kids?
Yeah,
let me tell you something
everything
though,
gotta go.
cuz, and let me tell you what made me stop with my kids and start chastising them and realizing that I
What's
had
that?
to gain some control because my kids got just as comfortable and laxy daisy as me, and they stop appreciating and respecting what the things that we have. You get what I'm saying to you? Because now when y'all want to flip over the couch and write on the walls and all this, y'all only doing this because I'm allowing y'all to do this. I'm too laxy daisy on y'all. You get what I'm saying to you? And then we got to watch it because we're showing our kids, we're molding them to be what we want them to be. You get what I'm saying to you? So it's okay that they don't fold right, but start teaching them girls. I taught my girls. I just let them get them their t-shirts, they own clothes. Fold your clothes. You feel what I'm saying? Fold your t-shirts. Okay, well, let's go. They know how to fold. Listen, I don't wash no. Listen, my 13-year-old running laundry. Taylor, I don't wash no clothes. I don't fold no clothes. I don't put no clothes up. I'm not dealing with that. Them girls, I got 3 of them learned. Let's go. Because you gotta teach them. Because if we don't teach them, if we don't start them off, I have to start them off. You know what I'm saying? Fold the face rags. Just let them fold the face rags in the towel.
And they try, but it's like again, like I think I gotta get this clutteredness out my brain. Like it's cluttered.
It's mental. I promise you that it's mental. I battle, and it's my daily when I walk through this house. I just told you I want to throw my whole house in the garbage yesterday. I was just throwing everything away.
I did. I said maybe I should just go ahead, rent a dumpster, put this whole house in the dumpster, and let's start from scratch. Then I'm like, okay, you're gonna throw the whole house in the dumpster, but then where your finances gonna come from
to put it back? Yeah. Take you one room at a time. Take you one room at a time, and pray when you in there. I got to pray when I'm cleaning up and dealing in here because it's a lot. It's a lot, and especially when you have 4 children, it is a lot.
Nigga, I wash these clothes. I just been washing them, putting them in the laundry baskets, washing them laundry baskets, washing my. This is about 10 loads of clothes that I just been putting in baskets. Then today I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go dump it on my bedroom floor because if I gotta keep walking past it, it'll make me pick it up and start folding it. I came in today, I had a heart attack when I seen it.
Yeah. The house is dangerous, baby. That house is. Tanisha tell me I throw the whole damn living room set out. I'm over it. I'm over it.
She over it.
She from work like, what the hell?
I'm like, well, we got something new. We just got this. She like.
When I get over it,
I didn't care. I like, do your thing.
That's what it is. I gotta
Yeah.
clean this house out and get rid of all this old stuff. It has to go.
Well, that sounds like somebody's life.
Yeah.
It-
Yeah, cause you gotta go to get it done. You gotta get it done. You gotta declutter.
I gotta start giving out these plate sets, man. I got so many.
You want me to
different-
scare you? I scare you. Ready? I'm about to scare you. It's an old saying in our family: when your house is cluttered, the demons hide.
Yeah. Wow.
Go clean that
Wow.
shit up.
And y'all, I'm so bad with the cluttering that I
On
pack
my
it up
closet,
so
I'm
neat.
about to get these damn demons out of here.
I pack it up so neat.
And then tip
And when
back
I
out.
snatch it right back out, Nika. Like y'all.
Okay,
Years
well,
ago,
let me
I was-
ask you a question though, because I just told Vicky that she was talking to
You
me
got
today
containers?
about. Vicky was just talking about today about cleaning and throwing stuff away and putting stuff up in the proper place. Let me ask you, because I had to tell her this because I just realized this a couple months ago. Do you have the proper storage?
Right.
The proper things to store these things in? Because everything has to have a place.
Y'all
Yeah.
know what's so
We
horrible
can't
about me?
listen. We can't put the clothes in the totes in the this, and then we gotta go back in and pull it out. You get what I'm saying to you?
Do y'all know what is so
My mama
horrible?
got me getting a refrigerator organizer, bins for my refrigerator because it just make it better. Cause
It
everything got a
does.
place
I
to
ain't gonna lie.
go.
It does.
I bought all the stuff for the things to go in, and I won't put them in there. Nika, I cried about getting a bedroom set, right? Because I wanted this dresser in this chest because I need to put my clothes in the dresser. Do y'all know there are no clothes in the dresser? They're not in the dresser.
You okay, baby? You ain't been by yourself. I did it myself.
The kids downstairs. I got Jalen them a bedroom set with dressers so that they can put their clothes. And
Oh, I
you
just
know,
had an epiphany, Don. When I went to the Container Store. They got this store called the Container Store here, and it's nothing but container stuff. It's just everything to organize your closets, organize everything. And I figure out why I'm always damn late because I'm always looking for some shit. But when I began to put everything in order, I was able to go directly to it, which freed me some time up for myself. You feel me?
I gotta get some order in here, man.
Yeah,
And
you got
this ain't just this room. It's my life, y'all.
Yeah, that's how it is. And once
I
you
gotta-
do that, it's a whole refreshing thing. But it's hard to keep that shit up sometimes.
Yeah, but because it is. But you know what though? It's mental though. You gotta
It's
get that
mental,
order.
man. It gotta be a lifestyle.
Do y'all know how bad I want to be the person who orders towels and I go buy the stuff, but I just can't do. I can't keep it.
Hey, yo, I feel you. It's like my damn forks. They walk away.
I ain't got no silverware.
This is why I'm ending up with so much stuff, y'all, because every time I turn around, I said, you know what? I bought a dining room set because I want to sit at the table. Man, my kids need to sit at the dining room table and eat. Boom, I'm going to buy the dining room table. And I'm going to get a plate set because I need a plate set because we need to sit down and be able to eat out of these dishes at the table. And somewhere along the way it went left. It didn't go as planned.
No, it never was planned.
I got towels. I got booby traps on my towels.
You been around my mama too long.
I learned that from your mama.
Yeah, you been around my mama too long, baby. You think
you better not move these towels. I got strings around them. I got decorated.
Y'all,
they
it is
my
terrible.
decorated
Like,
towels. You will have a dream. You have a dream. You'll have a vision, and you say, "I want my bathroom to look like that." And you go buy all this stuff. It seems like you on that vision by yourself. Everybody, and you be like, "What the hell happened to them?"
Yeah. See, listen, I love my dude. I love him. He's the sweetest person in the world. But when it comes to a house, me and him on two different type of times.
What?
Baby. He believe, hey, broke. What is you doing? Don't fix it. And I'll be like,
don't
hey,
put your hands on my towels.
we gotta keep it moving. We can't. It cannot, babe. We've been here 6 years. It's time to hit it with another What's wrong with it? I be like, okay. Then when I go fat me a handyman, I'm wrong. I'm dead wrong. Now you know.
I see in my future a brand new refrigerator. And I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'll cut the cord or something.
I'm going to be a brand new stove. I'm going to be a brand new stove. I'll give it
And you know what,
Yes,
Nika?
sir.
The place to get it from is this. I don't know if it's still open, but that's where I got mine from. Y'all, I got tired of going to these places. I'm getting the stove is working for a little while. Then the temper went out on the refrigerator. Sears.
Okay, hold
It's
on.
the outlet.
Hold on, Damo. Hold on. Okay, y'all. We gonna end our live. Love y'all. God bless y'all. See y'all next Wednesday. Boom, boom. All right. Now wait. Now we gonna finish talking.